Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. 3-1 victory of Juventus, and normally when you are seeing 3-1, you are super happy in Champions League, a victory of Juventus, a 3-1 victory, great, everything great. Di Magia with 3 assists, 2 goals of Adrien Rabiot, I believe it's the first time, no, I believe it's sure, it's a certainty, it's the first time that we are celebrating a brace of Adrien Rabiot. The last time he scored was versus Bologna, not last week, more than a year ago on the 21st of May. Some incredible things happened today, but can we be 100% happy about today? No, because there are some things that are making me angry. Some things are making me angry. What is making me angry? That we are Juventus and that we are mentally collapsing, but really mentally collapsing after a 2-0. A game that you are managing. Maccabi Haifa is totally not present anymore. They totally disappeared, and then you are making sure that they believe again, and they are playing, and they are maybe even equalizing if it was that close with that free kick that they equalized, and then we are dead, guys. Then we are dead. The draw of Paris Saint-Germain versus Benfica is already not a beautiful result for Juventus. It's already a problematic result for Juventus. So this is a problem, guys. This is seriously a problem. But we also have to speak about the good things that we saw today, because it was not only that part is important. So don't tell me, wow, beautiful Juventus phenomenon. It's not true. But I have my lucky charm. Today, guys. Normally it's in the cash desk here. It's locked. This time I put it here. The lucky charm, the hair of Rabiot, the power of Rabiot. Can we speak about the power of Rabiot? We can speak about it. First of all, let me say hello to the people, and especially thanking Ron Rusitano. That was not selfish today. Absolutely not. He was not, because he's offering 5 subscriptions on today's channel. He's offering them to Punsara 2007, to Nestecmo, to to B1897, to Everything Footy Podcast, and to Peter Abate. 5 new subs and members on the channel. Thank you, Ron Rusitano. Here, buddy, in my heart. Let me say hello to all the other people that are in the chat as well to celebrate that victory. And I saw already that Softic was there. Softic that entered at a certain moment on the live of Twitch complaining, and now he's happy. Maybe he's already a bit drunk now. Ciao Gaming TV, ciao GTA. Some parts of the game were a disaster, I agree, but I'm happy with the win. Di Maria and Rabiot top today. I have to say I will go probably against all odds, but Di Maria was disaster. After 30 minutes, until that 35th minute assist to Rabiot, that was magic. That it's a long time that we didn't see in the Alien Stadium assist like that. Until that moment, he was a disaster. Do you agree with me or not with that part of analyzing Di Maria's 31st minutes of the game that were really bad, and then he changed. La magia, the magic, he changed. Then at a certain moment we heard. No, you didn't hear it. So at a certain moment we heard. La Juve. He came in. La Juve. The magic is the magic. 3 assists. Could have gone with 5, at least 5, if not 6 assists today. Ciao GTA. Ciao Marian, who is there. I'm extremely happy for the win. PSG drew, unfortunately. Cheetah. Alessandro is saying PSG no win. Now it's hard. Yes, it is. Ciao Rad. Ciao Beppe. Good win. Unfortunately, if PSG won, it would be better for our chances. It will be difficult. It was already difficult. It's even more difficult now. Ciao Ahmad. How Allegri did great, can you explain me? Of course we can speak about it. He was pissed off, You can be happy with Europa League. Beating this team at home is a guarantee, not an accomplishment for Juve. I agree, Steve. I agree. It should not be, and that's how we started the channel, that we can't be extremely happy about today. Now, if we are looking at the performance of September, of the beginning of August, after the Sassuolo game versus Sampdoria, versus Fiorentina, if you are analyzing where Juventus is today after the 3-0 win versus Bologna, being able to score 3 other ones, we also have to take into consideration that we could have gone with 6 goals easily today. We missed them. We are not perfect, far from. Are we today a team that can win the Champions League? No. Are we a team that can go to the round? Difficult. It's difficult, because now we played versus Maccabi Haifa a few days ago we were playing versus Bologna. 2 games that were not really test. Bologna was absolutely not a test because they didn't even react. Maccabi Haifa, they reacted and they put us in difficulty. So there is a lot of things to do. There is a long way to go before that Juventus go. For me, the biggest problem, is one. You are still a mentally weak team, and this has to change as soon as possible. This is not acceptable. We continue to say hello, and then we will analyze even more. We will speak about the reaction about Rabiot. That was fantastic. I believe that we can admit it, that Rabiot is probably one of the best players of this season so far. Di Maria is pure quality. Yes. I think we will beat Benfica. You think? If I think that, football is football. Napoli won 6-1, something that they never did in Champions League. Bruges won versus Atletico Madrid. Bruges won versus Leverkusen. Bruges won versus the third team in their league. I don't know who it is. They are doing fantastic things. We saw Inter beat Barcelona yesterday 1-0. Everything can happen in football. Everything. Like Benfica beating Juve 2-1 in our home. So everything can happen. It's far. Benfica is far. Let's first concentrate on what happened today. Let's focus on Milan, that today received 3 goals of Chelsea. Hard. And then we focus on the game of Maccabi Haifa for next week. Because if you don't win versus Maccabi Haifa, the beautiful discussion of beating Benfica, mathematic, what they do, 0. If you're not able to beat them, it's 0. Then will we go to Europa League? Probably. And will it be deserved? Yes. If you play versus Benfica as you did at home after taking the lead, it will be deserved. But that's far away. Ciao Juve. If Di Maria can make Rabiot score, what will Chiesa do? Of course. You know that I was thinking absolutely the same. He was about to make also De Sciglio score. I don't know if you know, because then De Sciglio, he decided to cross instead of going on shot. But I agree here. He's doing magic. Guys, nobody on earth was able to make Rabiot score 2 goals in a game. Nobody. Not even his mother. Nobody was able to do it. Di Maria, he comes and he's doing magic. Grande Bobby Bianconero. Ciao Stoftic. Again, Karim Salim. Good game for 20 minutes. A bit more than 20 minutes. Or good game minus 20 minutes. Can be. Yeah, I agree a bit more with that. Juventus with the win, never in doubt. At a certain moment, I was stressing. I was shitting my pants. I tell you the truth. I was shitting my pants a bit. Ciao Karim, 3 massive points, and Milan next. Guys, if we win versus Milan, we can say that the Juve that is growing, definitely. Because Bologna was the first. Maccabi Haifa is the second. We are growing. Serie A, Champions League, now we have a real test. With the Milan that will have a lot of injuries. Yes, it's true. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So we'll have to go with that game. Beppe FIFA games coming to life. I hope they will play better than I am playing. And the games against Milan will be really hard. Yes, but the 3-0 that they received today can be good or bad. We don't know. So what, most of their shots were trash? Yes, it's also true. They had a lot of shots. A lot of them were really bad. I have the stats. We will go through them after I say hello to a lot of people like Alessio that is there, like Tariq, like Michael Tan, who's saying we didn't really crush Maccabi. Could, If Vlahovic is scoring that goal instead of missing it, if Moiskin is scoring it instead of missing it, guys, we are speaking about a disaster Maccabi, a fantastic win of Juve. Didn't happen. That means that we have to be better. Yes, Mattia De Sciglio, unfortunately, again, muscle injury. That's why Alexandro played in second half. It's a disaster, not because Mattia De Sciglio is the best player on earth, but he's giving solutions. He's giving alternatives. He's making sure that Alexandro is keeping his performance that are quite objectively beautiful this season. Not wow. Don't expect the wow of Alexandro, but it's also because he's alternating with De Sciglio. Without him, it's a difficult, because then you are obliged to put Danilo as a left back instead of a center back, where today he played again really well. We started to shake after that really crazy goal when our defense was not there and Danilo was not anymore a center back. And it's a big problem. Man of the match, Di Maria. Can you help me for the man of the match? Because I still didn't choose. Man of the match of today with a poll. Man of the match, Di Maria with the 3 assists. Rabiot, that played with the 2 goals. Who can we put there even more? But Danilo played well. Danilo played really well. And Danilo played well. I want to put Danilo there. And then I need a 4th one. I need a 4th name. No, Moiskin, no. Rabiot, Di Maria, Danilo. You know, I saw someone said that McKennie was bad. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with him being bad. It's not my favorite player, huh? But I liked McKennie, guys. Vlahovic has to be Vlahovic because he scored. Paredes. You know what? I will put only these three because they were really over the rest. Let's put these three. Let's put these three men of the match, and then we see. Okay. I didn't put Vlahovic. Hey, guys, you can't miss these goals. But already a much better performance from Vlahovic than the past games. He already did better in Bologna. Today, again, he did a good performance. You can't miss that one. Huh? You really can't miss that one. That's a big one. Bittersweet window. It's true. Marco, ciao Beppe. Can we talk about what we need to make it the round of 16? It's looking rough. Well, we can go immediately. Huh? We can go and see what Juventus need to go there. So if we are going to Champions League, by the way, let me say thank you to Limo that became a member for the first time on the channel. We will see him later when I arrive at his name. Thank you, Limo. But also Marco Goldnik that became a member for the 9th month. He's in fino alla fine for the second place in the group of Juve. Grande Marco, thank you. So if you are going to here, let me put also my screen. You know that after the games I always have to set up a lot of things here, but it goes quite fast. Huh? So we see that Benfica, they did 1-1 versus Paris Saint-Germain. The matches of today, Champions League, where is Juventus? Here we are. Can we see the ranking of Champions League tables? So we are in Group H, the last group. So we all play 3 games. We have only 3 points. They have 7-7. So we are obliged to win versus Maccabi Haifa. And watching the result of Benfica that will play in Paris. So we have to pay attention to that, of course. If Paris Saint-Germain wins, Benfica has 7 points. Okay? We will have 6 if we win, best case scenario. Then we play versus Benfica. They will have 7. We will have to go for a win in Benfica, where we will have 9 and they're 7. And then, if we imagine that they win versus Maccabi Haifa, that means that we have to do a point. 7, they have... we have to do a point. We have to do a point versus Paris Saint-Germain in our home. 10, and they will have 10. It starts to be really mathematically difficult. If they lose versus Paris Saint-Germain, they have 7. If they win versus Maccabi Haifa, they have 10. And let's assume that we are winning our next 2 games. We have 9. They will have 7. No, they will have 10. And we are obliged to win. Okay, that's far away, but it's difficult. It starts to be, we know it. We put ourselves in that situation, so it starts to be really difficult. Ciao, Jim. Ahmad is speaking with someone else. Ciao, Softy. Ciao, saying, Allegri impressed me today. I didn't hear calma at all. Well, you know what? At a certain moment, he was pissed off because we didn't play calma. We should probably have done it, calma. Beppe, why is YouTube and Twitch being kind to me? It's true. You received the one on Twitch and now here. It's true. Juve have to beat and Benfica and Paris Saint-Germain. With Paris Saint-Germain, hopefully, if they win, they will have 10 points. If they win versus Maccabi Haifa, they will have 13. They will already be qualified. Hopefully, they don't care anymore about the last game. Otherwise, it starts to be really difficult. I agree with you guys. It's far. Everything can happen. Abai saying we were so wasteful with chances 2-0 up. This was, for me, the most annoying thing, because Peter Abate is saying as well, this game should have been and could have been a 5-1, and we didn't. And from a possible 5-1, we were about to do 2-2. And this is not okay. Juve, this is not okay. Guys, can you explain me, how is it possible that Juventus with Di Maria, with Rabiot, with Szczesny, with Bonucci, because there was Bonucci at that moment of the game, there was Danilo. You have some men there with a lot of appearances in Champions League. 81 for Bonucci, 101 for Di Maria. Okay, 21 for Moiskin, 21 for Weston McKennie. Okay, but guys, it's still 22. You are playing at Juventus. How is it possible that when you give up that goal, that you are collapsing? How is it possible? We need really a mental coach. Yesterday, Szczesny was speaking about it. We need a mental coach because it's not normal that you are offering that game. Versus Bologna, I said I was missing one test. We saw beautiful things, but I was missing a test with a reaction of Bologna that was able to score. Hopefully they didn't, but I wanted to test that team. Today I received the answer. We are not healthy yet mentally. Mentally we are not healthy yet, and this is a problem of Juventus. Okay, we win 3-1 versus Maccabi Haifa, that at a certain moment was even playing really well. Huh? But anyway, it's Maccabi Haifa, guys, with all the respect. With all the respect, it's true. They lost only 2-0 versus Benfica. They lost 3-1 also versus Paris Saint-Germain. But come on, guys. Come on, you were in total domination. Total domination. Ness, mille grazie to Ron Rositano. That was fantastic today. I'm trying to find back the Limo. Grande Limo, thank you. Milik was missed today. Yes, but luckily we didn't need him. Would not have subbed Vlahovic off. Well, that's the problem. Guys, you are dominating a game 2-0. You are playing objectively okay. You are even closer to the 3-0. Maccabi Haifa is totally out of the game. It makes sense that you are starting to think at 20 minutes of the game, of the end of the game, that you are thinking about Milan. Milan without Di Maria. Don't forget that. Without Di Maria, you are trying to recuperate energy of your bomber, Vlahovic. You are putting Quadrado, that run a lot today. You are putting him on the bench. It makes sense. I completely understand. Now it's easy to say we would not have subbed him. But for me, it makes sense at a certain moment. And it's not true that we played totally defense, or at least that was not the intention, because when we are doing that double change, we are putting ourselves in a 4-2-3-1 with Locatelli next to Paredes, with actually Rabiot playing a bit more offensively on the left and McKennie on the right, with Di Maria as a number 10 behind Vlahovic. So it was a 4-2-3-1, looking for that third goal instead of conceding. But due to that, because our two fullbacks were up, because our defense was on the line and super high on the field, deflected shot from Keane that is going fast, one pass, and they are breaking our defense in two. Like, not Moise Keane, but the other Moise. Moise from the Bible. He's opening the sea. Exactly the same. So instead of Moise Keane opening the goal there, because he was alone, he was able to do it, opening the goal for that 3-0, it's opening the sea on the other hand. Between our defense. Too easy, with Bonucci keeping him on side, because if he was on the line, probably would not have had that problem. It's true, not even his mother, and he was able to do it. Ciao, Jonathan Murray. Marian, Allegri will come up with a plan to win against Milan. You know what? I say today, I believe, guys, I believe personally today, on the, what is the date? The 5th of October, it's the birthday of my mother, by the way. On the 5th of October, I tell you that I have the feeling that Juventus can win versus Milan on Saturday. I am convinced about what I'm saying now. It's not the feel, I predict that Juventus can win versus Milan on Saturday. Let's see what will happen. I agree also with Sausage. I think, how did Keane become a professional player? I don't understand. Today, if we have to choose for a flop, guys, it's easy. I had difficulties to choose for a flop before the changes. Guys, there is nothing that we can do. He's totally lost. If the team is already mentally weak, when we concede, he's mentally weak from the moment that he enters. But how is it possible? He missed the control, he missed the goal. And he's doing even a beautiful moment, huh? No. Hey, boys from the Bible. Ciao BT. Bogdan, Di Maria versus Rabiot. Big fight. Who would have thought that today we would have put a fight between Di Maria and Rabiot? Di Maria with 62%, 38% for Rabiot, 1% for Danilo. Yeah, I knew. I could have put just two names here. Huh? Thank you to Live is Crazy, 4 months on the channel. Thank you for becoming a member. And he's saying we are growing. Win versus Milan changes everything. Not everything, but it gives you maybe a bit more possibility mentally to grow and to be confident about yourself. It's in San Siro, guys, in their home. It's a big team with Allegri 2.0. We didn't win versus a top 4 team. I don't know if Milan is in top 4. There is Napoli, Atalanta, there is Udinese. I believe it's Milan, not sure, but I believe it's Milan that is top 4. No, it's Lazio. No, it's not even a top 4. Can we speak about a top 4 win? No, because Milan is not top 4. Anyway, I could have put Vlahovic indeed. Hosar became a member for 12 months already, 1 year together with us. Grande Hosar. Thank you, buddy. Really, really appreciate it. 12 months. Boah. I'm starting to be old. I'm happy at Azzurri Juve, but there were times in this match where Maccabi Haifa player was dribbling through 3 of our players. 3. Sometimes we make no-name players look like Maradona in 86. I agree. And this is the moments where I'm pissed off. These are the moments where I am absolutely not happy. Mohamed, salut mon ami, easy. We will need to win the 3 next games. Hey, he made the most beautiful recap. Let me catch up a bit with your comments, guys. Yes, Rabiot scored 2 goals, but did you see how many balls he recovered? That's a beautiful one. And that is that's giving us a beautiful assist to enter the analytics of the games. Meanwhile, first, I have a message from our friend, Dino. Oh my guys, I don't know if you are prepared. Guys, are you prepared to see the most beautiful picture ever? I will retweet that one. This one deserves a maximum of retweet. Hopefully I can support you. Guys, are you ready? Mamma mia, Adrien. Adrien Rabiot. Platini. Michel. Michel. Oh my god. Guys, this one tomorrow, the day after, we will put this one as a cover. This one as a cover. Dino, we need the Mamma mia. Michel. Oh, 23 likes. I retweeted. Hopefully we will go over 100. This one they deserve 500. Mamma mia. Oh, guys, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Maximum of like for Dino. Who made it, Dino? Is it you? Because if it's you, then if it's someone else, we have to credit. If it's you that did it, it's just fantastic. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is simply fantastic. It reminds me of something else. That I did once. Wait, I will show you. Guys, I don't want to say this one is also not bad. Huh? I prefer the one of Dino. The one of Dino is fantastic. But this one, guys, confronting Roberto Baggio with Adrien Rabiot. National team, Roberto Baggio, yes. Rabiot, yes. Juventus, yes. They sit on the ball, yes. Ponytail, yes. Ballon d'Or, Roberto Baggio, yes. And the other one, it's just a matter of time. I will retweet it again, guys. I will retweet it again as well. Boom. Retweet. Let's go. Boom. Today it's boom, guys. Fantastic, guys. Twitter is an amazing. Sometimes it's really difficult, but this is fantastic. Dino said it's he didn't make it. He found it on internet. Internet is an incredible, beautiful place. Grande. We said thank you to Marco, to Limo, maximum of like, guys, for Rabiot and for that beautiful picture of Rabiot in Platini version. Let me put it again because it was just fantastic. This picture is just fantastic. I want to see it again, guys. It deserves, guys, seriously, Rabiot, Adrien. So we were speaking about the stats. We have to go to the stats. Meanwhile, Kanan is offering 1 membership and he's offering 2 randomly, but it's to Lars Vercelli. Grande. Thank you, Kanan. Really appreciate it. Grande. So what do we see in Juventus before going to the full big one? That is really beautiful to understand average position and so on. We go fast. 51% and it's already a miracle. Something really miracle that Juventus has win the possession. Even versus Bologna, we didn't. We had 48. We have 51% possession here. Winning our duels, but absolutely not aerial. Aerial, we were losing them. All of them. Only 36% of the duels won aerially. More corners, 6. They had 5, and it's too much to give 5 corner kicks to a team like Maccabi Haifa. Then, more passes than them, not that much. We played with a bit more long passes. 85% pass accuracy. We are growing in the passes. And some passes, especially the first 20 minutes of the game, we were playing fast and we were playing well and we were accurate. The 21st minutes of the game, this is what I really liked. I really appreciated from Juve. And then we slow down the pace, the rhythm. So we see that It's mental, but it's also physical. Physically, we are not ready yet to play 2 games in a row. Di Maria won with 62%, followed by Michel Rabiot with 36, 0% for Danilo. Probably only himself voted. He was there on the channel. He voted for him. Sorry, Danilo. 75%. We lost the battle of passing in opposition half, but it's already better. We are already growing. I remember beginning of the season, all last season, with Juventus with 60% pass accuracy in final third or opposition halves. Better, but not yet. We should have the black, bold number 80%. That's what our aim is for. Otherwise, we have some problems. Our crosses as well. Again, many crosses, not a lot great. Kostic played well. At a certain moment, the left side was growing in the first half. De Sciglio, Rabiot and Kostic, they were doing really well. Absolutely, on the left side. But second half, it was correct also to put him out because he was disappearing in second half. So that's for the shots. You can't give 21 shots to Maccabi Haifa. Okay, the 21 shots, they were what they are. Look, we will go to see and to understand from where they were taking their chances. So let me change the screen here. It's already here. So, mamma mia, that was fast. That was fast. So if we are going to the advanced graphics, so let's go to the shots. You see in purple are all the shots from Maccabi Haifa, 21 in total. You see also here all these shots from outside of the box. A lot of them were blocked. Now, if you click on it, you see outcome missed here. Right foot, miss. They missed all of them, of course. I wanted to see if it was blocked or not, but it's not written. But anyway, you see how many shots from impossible position, even from here. They went with the left foot with Thomas Chéry. They went with a lot. These ones were really dangerous. Really dangerous. Inside the box. Even this one was really dangerous. But a lot of them were from positions where, they tried. It was like we shot and inshallah, we will see what will happen. So it's true that they had a lot of attempts. Were they really precise? No. But we were trying to suffer. We were starting to suffer. So if we are looking at attacking stats, what do we see in terms of shots? That Vlahovic had 5, 3 on target. Di Maria, 3 attempts, 0 on target, but we don't care. He did really beautiful passes. Adrien Rabiot, 2 and 2. It's 100% accuracy in goals. Not only he went on target, but also he scored. Shots inside the box 2 times. Vlahovic was 4 times inside the box. Then you see the total big chances, 2 for Vlahovic. He scored 1, he missed 1. Then you see here touches in opposition box. It's Angel Di Maria that touched most balls in opposition box. From Maccabi Haifa, you see that a lot of them tried. Too much, too many. In terms of passes, who touched most? 73% touches for Daniel Sundgren, the right back. For Juventus, 74 for Angel Di Maria. Ooh, I was not expecting that. Angel Di Maria, the one with the most touches. 6 balls touched more than Leandro Paredes, that was subbed out. I was happy with Leandro Paredes in second half. Also the first half, but not that clear. Second half, he was already doing much better, much more involved, and I see it here with his touches. 95% of pass accuracy was the best, together with Locatelli, but of course Locatelli entered in the last minute, so it was a bit easier for him. Even if he touched still 26 balls, Locatelli. Fabio Miretti didn't play a lot. He was not really precise. 57% pass accuracy for Fabio Miretti. 9 ball touched. He missed nearly all of them. 1 on 2 or more than 1 on 2, he missed them. So that's what about the passes. If we want to see, so we see everything and then we continue to talk. Average position of Juventus. Juventus is in black. Maccabi Haifa is in purple. We go. And you see the average position here with Rabiot, Vlahovic, Di Maria, even De Sciglio in first half, and Kostic all up. Weston McKennie super important in that game. Super important because the attacks of Maccabi Haifa, especially in the first half, they were all coming from the left side. From their left side, or from our right sides. And that's why Weston McKennie was supporting Cuadrado a lot. That guy, Cornu, French player from Maccabi Haifa, he was touching the ball, he was putting it in the box. So So dangerous, dangerous. Muscle fatigue for Milik. That's why he didn't play. Thank you for replying, Ronzo Zitano. It's not something serious. He will be there versus Milan, and that's why we let him rest. Unfortunately, the one of De Sciglio is probably worse. Attacking thirds, Juventus, and this is one of the things that I really appreciate in Juventus 22-23. And I repeat it because I have to repeat it, because it's happening every time now. We see a Juventus that is going equally left and right, few percentages more or less, but also using the center of the field. And this is something really beautiful from Juventus. I love to see these kind of stats, really, because it shows that we have multiple solutions, or at least that we are using multiple solutions. I really appreciate that. Maccabi Haifa was totally in line. In the first half, they went every time on the left, more than 50% only on the left side. Then they started to change in second half. Equal presence in final third, unfortunately, because if you see the first 45 minutes, we were dominant in their final third. In full game, unfortunately, we were equalizing. It is what it is. We saw, did we see the shots from Juve? A lot of them inside the box. Here we see the goal of Dusan Vlahovic. That was right, just outside of the box, I believe. Rabiot inside the box, and then the header of Rabiot on Di Maria's assist. But anyway, it was easy because Di Maria was doing all the assists today. Player defense, that's maybe the last one. Look, important stats. 7 tackles for Rabiot, 4 of them were won. Falls 1-1, so Rabiot was also really important defensively. Defensively, he recuperated a lot of balls. Okay, we spoke about nearly all the stats. At least tomorrow we'll go a bit more in analyze in the video. But today, I believe that we spoke a lot. We have to beat Milan to continue our winning streak. I agree. Who's touching balls? Who's touching ball? Well, the ball of the field, Softage. The ball of the field. Ciao, Aldo. A win is a win. Let's continue this weekend. I agree. Rabiot here, always present, Anthony Trimboli. And now, from now on, he will be next to me for every single game. It's a scaramanzia. It's a superstitious. In the more important matches, we don't have all those chances. We missed a lot. It's also correct. And if we are going again in the first one here, in the shots, what do we see? Shot accuracy. But 44% is not that bad. Huh? Statistically, it's not that bad. 44% of shot accuracy. But we have to do better. I agree. You can't miss the chances of Moiskin, of Vlahovic. This is something that we have to do better. Beppe, if Benfica win against Maccabi, then they will hit 10 points. Our chances to Europa League is very tight. Yeah, it's true. Then miracles can happen, but it's because of ourselves. We started too bad. I don't know, all summer long we said the season is starting earlier. Attenzione. We have to be ready, and we were not ready. Of course, injuries, of course, bad luck. But anyway, the result is that we were not ready. And the result today is that we are maybe going to Europa League. Now, after this game, Veronique will raise her demands for even more. But the problem is that he played 4 years with us. He's playing his 4th year with us. First season, we had to wait until March. Second season, so after COVID. The first season, we had to wait after COVID with Sarri. Second season with Pirlo, we had to wait the end of the season. Last season with Allegri started a bit earlier, but not early enough. And now he's starting in his last year of contract in the beginning. And he's doing super well. It's too late. The problem is that if we want to renew him, which Rabiot will we see? The one of this year, full of confidence with Allegri? I'm happy. I'm happy to sign him, but not for 8 million. I would sign him for 4.5, 5 max, 4.5 probably. And depending also how Pogba will come back, because that's also something else, when Pogba will come back. So we have to pay attention to that. But I don't believe that we will see Rabiot because his demands are extremely high. I already saw with my right eye, the one of Marotta, I saw already Zaki, and I know, without reading, I know that it will be a comment about Rabiot, a total deserved comment about Rabiot. First of all, ciao Anthony Trimboli da ROC, ciao Natale Correnti, ciao Radovan. But let's go to the comment of Zaki. Thank you for her donation, buddy. Really appreciate it. Zaki saying, Beppe, people in the chat can't bash Rabiot, so Keane is the new victim. Unconscious BS. By the way, look the difference Bremer Danilo and Bremer Leo. Focus on that. Ah, yeah, it's true, because I forgot that Zaki is defending Rabiot correctly. Rabiot is proving a lot of people wrong. Leo played well versus Bologna. But I agree with you guys that Danilo is doing well. Then, I don't want to focus too much on Bonucci today because he didn't even play the whole game. But it's what we said the last time. Bonucci, it's the end of his career. It's the end of the career. Then, is it on Bonucci? I believe it's on the total defense, the goal that we concede, but mainly because of Bonucci, because he's keeping him in, and because he's keeping him in, and because Bonucci doesn't have the speed, because he's 35, and because maybe the speed was never his first skill, he's not even able to recuperate him. Unfortunately, it's on Bonucci, this one, and also on a team that probably was already on holiday at that moment of the game, which should not happen. But I agree, Danilo Bremer is a guarantee there in the middle. And I will tell you more. Zaki. Allegri knows. Allegri understood it. And that's why I'm pissed off of the injury of De Sciglio. Not because of De Sciglio. I don't care about De Sciglio. But De Sciglio is giving you an alternative on the left, changing with Alexandro. One time it's Alexandro, one time it's De Sciglio. Why? Because you can unlock potentially Danilo there in the middle. Now, without him, it's difficult because who is the option to alternate with Alexandro when Alexandro is having a difficult week in terms of training, when the trainer is feeling that he's not up? It's Danilo. And then you are losing him in the middle. So I totally agree with that. If today, it's hard, huh? Today, Allegri made a choice, a clear choice, an important choice, because it's not a singular choice that we are making. It's a team choice. To make sure that Bremer is not in difficulties, to make sure that that we are not doing actually the same mistake that we did with Matthijs de Ligt. With Matthijs de Ligt, the mistake that we did was that we played him on the left. By the way, Nagelsmann is doing the same. He's playing him on the left as a center back on the left side of the field. So Nagelsmann is doing exactly the same. He was crying that he was playing on the left side with us. He's doing the same at Bayern. But anyway, Bayern is Bayern. Let's speak about Juventus. But he did a mistake probably to favor Bonucci, that is playing better on the right side. This time, he gave, for the 11th game in a row, the starting position to Bremer. Bremer replayed all the games that we did this season. All of them, from the start. One time he was subbed off a few minutes before the end, but he's playing every single game. The thing with Bremer and Allegri is saying, I don't care. I sacrifice Bonucci in favor of Bremer. Then, when it's important, when it matters, we see Danilo there. We see Danilo. Captain or no captain, we don't care. Danilo is playing. So it's a total correct comment of Zaki. Leo Bonucci, we saw it with La Nazionale. He still has something. I don't want to say Leo is the worst defender of the world. You know that I don't like these extremes. No, it's not true. But Leo, it's Leo. And he probably can't be the starter anymore. Or in a three-man defense, and then, amen. I want Bonucci there. I want Bonucci with Danilo, with Bremer, and I'm happy. Two-man defense, I go for Danilo Bremer. I agree. And probably we are going towards a three-man defense. We are going towards that. So thank you for the donation. Speaking about Keane, objectively, Zaki, I'm a big fan of Keane. I'm not anymore. I was a big fan of Moise Keane. I saw him growing and so on and so on. And I'm sure he still has the qualities, because the qualities of a player, they can't just leave like that. You can't become a bad player. But since he came back, objectively, He's not doing well. He's not showing us why we should continue to trust him, unfortunately. Maximum of likes for the hair of Rabiot. We should at least reach 200 likes. Keane is shameless. That's the comment of Cecilia. He can't do nothing, but nothing exaggerate, but because the movement is beautiful, but he's missing it. He's missing it. He's missing the shot, and he can't miss that shot because he needs it. He needs it a lot, and he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. By the way, the picture of Rabiot is growing at 312 likes at the moment. 314. It's continuing to grow. And this one is not bad neither. 655. Adrien Rabiot. Hopefully the people will not start to hate, because you know that when you are exaggerating, then people are going crazy. Rabiot Macchia. Fantastic. Wait, I needed to see something on Twitter apparently, but I don't find it. Wait, let me check because they tagged me again. Here, look at that. That's a beautiful one. Adrien, Zinedine Rabiot. Fantastic. Zinedine Rabiot. Guys, okay, we do a serious poll this time. Which wins between... I will not even put mine because I'm sure I'm not winning. So, best meme, is it Michel Rabiot, Platini, of course, Platini, or is it Zinedine Rabiot with Zidane? Guys, we go. The poll is now. I show you. This is Zinedine Rabiot, and then you have where is it? La Juve. Man of the match, Angel Di Maria. The chat vote the same. Or is it Michel Rabiot? You choose, guys, in the chat. I'm curious about that. At the moment, Michel Rabiot is winning with the 84%. These are the nice. You know, when we are winning, it's easier. It's easier to do these kind of things. When we are losing, we can't. So I'm happy that we are able to do it, even if Europa League is a possibility. Juve should not resign Rabiot. For the money, no, I agree. For the money, no, I agree. Then Juventus, they will try probably to go for Milinkovic-Savic. If you want just a Mercato touch, if today you remain until the last part of the video, then you know that we spoke about it. Juventus will try again for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Then if you have Sergei, Paul Labil Pogba, Paredes, with the Locatelli, with the Weston McKennie that is growing and doing well. It's not my preferred player, Weston McKennie, but we have to be correct. Tactically, he's improving a lot. And he's doing things that we don't see that are really precious for the team. I want to read the comment of, by the way, Ciao Sasha, Ciao Taha. Will Rabiot also be FIFA's president? Hopefully. And maybe ask Italy to come back for the World Cup in time. I like Szczesny, but he's too injury prone. We need to let him go and sign a top tier goalkeeper like Oblak or De Gea. But there were some talks De Gea for free with Szczesny leaving. For me, it's all the same there. Or you bring me Donnarumma, or I don't want to change. The only thing why I would change him is because he's costing a lot in terms of salary. But if you go for Oblak, De Gea, they have a lot of high salary as well. Paul Rottura, thank you for your donation, Paul. Since we're speaking about the defense, I miss the days where a 1-0 lead for Juventus meant a game was in lockdown. Now, a 2-0, I'm still scared. Yes. Great comment. And we are speaking about the same coach. We are not speaking about some other coaches. We are speaking about the same coach, but this Juventus started having that problem with Sarri. I will never forget the 2-0 lead versus Milan that costed us the 4-2. A Juventus that was full of confidence back then. With Szczesny, speaking about Szczesny, that was mocking Rebic, because Rebic, he said something and Szczesny said, shut up, you are losing 2-0. At the end, we lost 4-2. I remember Sassuolo, 3-3. I remember so many games that started with Sarri, continued with Pirlo, and continued with Allegri. The arrogance of winning 9 Scudetti in a row made us become weak mentally and not concentrated enough. And when everything is going well, every time you say, wow, we will come back, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay, 1-0 solidity, we close the game, it's over. Well, after these games, for me, they are turning games. Juve Milan, 4-2. Sassuolo, and I speak about Sarri time, 3-3, after COVID, where we were about to lose the Scudetto. Luckily, Inzaghi bottled it with Lazio, because otherwise it would have been really a disaster. But I believe that these are turning points of where we are today. And Sarri won the Scudetto at the end, but he was risking a lot. Pirlo couldn't change the situation. These blackout, he couldn't. He actually made it even worse. And Allegri was not able to solve them neither. And that's why Allegri is saying that his team is not 100% trusting in his team. And he's correct on that. Then he can say that he's not trusting because we are seeing it ourselves with our eyes. The problem is that we can't do nothing about it. What can we do? We are supporters. Allegri, he should, because he's the coach. You see the difference? He knows, he's aware, like you, like me. He's saying it, and people are criticizing him, and deserve, because he should not saying it publicly. But he should solve it. He should solve it. So I totally agree with the comment of Paul Rotura, one of the biggest and great comments of the evening, because there is a reason why. And until we can't solve that, that means that smaller teams like a Monza, like a Salernitana, like a Maccabi Haifa, and I'm speaking about the smaller teams, so if they believe already that even if they lose 2-0, they have to continue to play, the big teams, they are doing it even more. And they don't even wait to concede. They go immediately. And that's a big problem because last year, if we didn't win any game versus top 4 teams, there is a reason why. This is why. This is why. Because you are scared to play versus Inter. Because you are scared to play versus Napoli, versus Atalanta, versus Roma, versus every team. No, Roma actually not yet. Maybe in the future. Hopefully not. It's there. It's mental. It's mental because you gave them the belief to believe. And that's not okay. That second Rabiot goal was exquisite. Beautiful word. I'm going to live in the moment and savor this win like a fine wine. You deserve, Lars. You deserve it. Stavros is happy. I don't know why. Michael Rabiotini. Who is winning, by the way? 75% for For Michel Rabiot. We watch it last time, deservedly. We watch it last time, and we close the votes now after 167 votes. You vote more, then you put the likes. Disgusting behavior from the people here in the channel. I said 200. We are at 194. Mamma mia. Ciao, Enric. What about what if Rabigol will continue to play like that in the last game? But luckily, we need him. I hope he can. Then we will take a decision, guys. We take a decision at the end. He will... No, it's not even Juventus that takes a decision. He takes a decision because it will be a free contract. It will be a free contract at the end of the season. You like it or not. Advin, ciao Beppe, what a game, grande Juve. It was not the most beautiful ever game, but guys, I will not complain too much. I already complained and I said how much we had to progress in a lot of areas. But guys, I didn't even remember what it was to celebrate a win on the channel. I don't know, I forgot about it. Bun bread, Beppe, I've been saying this for 3 years ago. Sign Vlachomidos, Greek goalkeeper from Benfica. Yeah, we saw him. He's at a good age to last us. I don't know. I saw him versus us, and he did well. I'm not an expert of Vlachomidos, but I know that I studied him a bit, and that indeed he's a good player. Ciao Naufal, Beppe, can we get Pau Torres and Grimaldo in January? Pau Torres, no. Pau Torres, no. Grimaldo, there are some Grimaldo, there are some changes. Mamma mia, I can't speak. Grimaldo, there are some chances. Why? Because he will be end of contract at the end of the year. So if Benfica wants to earn a bit of money, they should better sell him in January. Now, of course, they are in the same group as us. If they go through, I don't know if they will easily give us Grimaldo. I don't know. I see here, birthday. Happy birthday to Paul Enrico. Is it the birthday of Paul Enrico? Paul Enrico Costa Dimas Beppe, it's my birthday. Juve gave me the best present. Paul Enrico, you have the same birthday as my mother. My mother and you have the same date of birthday. I'm happy with that. Happy birthday to Paul Enrico.
La Juve, la Juve.
La Juve, la Juve. Ale. Oh, I'm happy for Paul Enrico Costa Dimas that he's celebrating his birthday with a win. And in the last time, I know that a lot of people, they didn't celebrate on their birthday. Mine will be on the 11th, and we are playing again versus Maccabi Haifa, so hopefully Juventus can continue to give me a smile. Presente! Ciao Andy! Wait, Zaki is continuing. And thank you again for your donation, Zaki. Zaki is saying now, Beppe, Leo last game, 100%, he played well and led by example, did he defense duty as for Rabiot. Never expected goal, but we need his quality like winning duels. Wait. Leo last game, 100%, he played well. Bologna. And led by example, yes. Did his defense's duty. As for Rabiot, never expected goal, but we need his quality like winning duels. He won a lot of duels today. No, but I agree. Last game, Bologna, he played well. Why? Playing that 4-2-3-1, but a lot of time we were with 3 in defense. Also, Bologna was not the most difficult one. He was still on that vibe of La Nazionale, where he did really well and he was praised. We know how important it is also for Bonucci to be considered and so on. Then I agree today, big mistake of him. But it's a big mistake from all the team. But thank you, and but you know what? Before the game, we were speaking on the Twitch channel, and we were predicting a goal of Rabiot. Now you will tell me, Beppe, every 5 games you are predicting goals of Rabiot, and it will never happen. Today it was luck. It's true, but we said it, and at a certain moment when we saw Rabiot playing more offensively, we said. He can replicate a bit what he did versus Lazio. We said it before he scores. He scored. And then he scored the same goal as versus Lazio. Do you remember that big goal, that beautiful goal versus Lazio? One thing that we can say is Rabiot is always scoring fantastic goals. 7 goals of Rabiot. Watch them. One time in Champions League, he dribbled everyone and he scored. One time versus Milan in that game that we just said, that we lost 4-2 at the end, but the fantastic goal. That goal versus Lazio. These 2 of today, the goal of Bologna, I don't remember if it was a beautiful or not. When he's scoring, he do well. But he has the capabilities. He can do it. He's not doing it enough. He's not doing them enough. Zlatko, 1-0 and lockdown days, we had the BBBC. It's true. We are far away from that. Yes, it's true. It's also true. It's a good comment. Ciao Ninib, when will Pogba and Chiesa come back? We can make a point about that. Well, Chiesa is already at the advanced stage, from more advanced stage than Pogba. They started the same day, one with the team. Chiesa, that means that he's already with the team, he's already touching ball, he's already running, he's doing actually exactly the same. On Monday, he started alone and then he joined the team. On Tuesday, he was already with the team for the complete training. So at a certain moment, they will judge him ready enough for the big test. What is the big test? It will be a friendly that we will not see on television, so don't expect it will be probably versus a local team or maybe versus a family game versus under 23, just to test him a bit more seriously. And if the responses are great, we can see him. The date put in agenda that nobody is really officially saying from Juventus side, but we know it's the game versus Benfica, the 25th of October. To have him on the bench, attenzione, because then we are going crazy. To have him on the bench, maybe we'll play 1 minute, maybe we'll not play, maybe we'll play 20 minutes, we don't know. That should be the date. For Paul Pogba, he started also on Monday, but training individually, without touching the ball. So running, long run, small run, short run, sprint run, and so on and so on. So this is for Paul Pogba. So that means that probably, or he recuperates faster because it was a different kind of injury and he's risking a bit less. And we can have them on the same day. Maybe will come a day after. Let's see. Guys, whatever game they come before 2023 is already a gift because it started really bad. Beppe will sign Grimaldo for €1. That €1, you know it. I have it here. Where is it? That's the people they know here. Up and the €1. But I don't believe that it will be enough in January to sign him for €1. I don't know. How offside was Dusan? I was waiting on customers for that play. Well, he was offside with the head. His head was partially offside. I was thinking it was the knee because when he was running, his knee was like that. And I was thinking that it was the knee that was slightly offside. You know, like the toenails that we see now with that semi-automatic assisted offside, the new technology. It was the header. It's a pity, because he was on side with the foot, with the knee, with everything, but the head was out. Guys, if yesterday they canceled that goal in Inter Barcelona, if they canceled that goal in Bruges Leverkusen in the first game of Champions League this season, then it's correct. It's a pity because it's really annoying, but correct is correct. I see a lot of messages for Bon Enrico for his birthday. Egor, Di Maria and Rabiot made this victory despite on-time subs by Allegri. He's come on, Egor, it's not correct. It's not correct. I'm not happy with but it's your opinion, of course, so I respect your opinion. I don't agree because you have to make these subs because we know that we have physically we can't keep 90 minutes every 3 days. We can't keep. So then, yes, what do you want? That we continue and that we will win 5-0 versus Maccabi? It will not change anything at the end. It will not change anything winning 5-0, or you are having a game, but I already said it, that you are managing, you are winning comfortably 2-0 without risking anything, except of these desperate chances from the distance. You have to manage your energy because you have Milan on Saturday. It makes totally sense. Then, if we are doing an amateur mistake and the team is mentally weak and they can't keep it, guys, I respect that, but as much as I criticized Allegri for the bad start, for last season, for the way that he's not able to address that mental problem that the team has, guys, if we speak about changing Locatelli to come in, then I don't understand. Personally, then I don't understand what do we expect. Moiskin, guys, I will tell you, Moiskin is out of the project of Juve since already last summer. We wanted to give him to someone, okay? Offers are not arriving. You are obliged to let him play. Why? Because only by playing a bit, he can become a bit better, not for the future of Juve, but to offer him to someone. Because otherwise, guys, we are speaking about millions, 38 million euro that risk to just be thrown away. Because the Moiskin that we see today, nobody will buy him. 2-0 win. A 2-0 win today, comfortable. You give him a chance. He scores a goal. He scores a goal here. In this comfortable Bologna game where you're winning 3-0. And he comes in, guys. You have a possibility to sell him. Maybe for 30. Maybe for a loan plus obligation to buy. Guys, I agree with a lot of things that you said in the past weeks. On that, Egor, being pissed off because you let Locatelli play and not understanding why Keane is playing, I don't agree. I'm sorry. Ciao Jason, Mamma Bognani. Also, how class was our boy Di Maria today? Well, speaking about Di Maria, chapter apart. Di Maria for the 31st minute, it was not good. It was not good. And then, and then, and then, and then, and then.
La Juve.
And then. What a Di Maria on fire.
La Juve.
Hat-trick of Di Maria, and unfortunately he will not be there versus Milan. That's a real pity. Forza vecchia signora. I'm hearing N'Golo Kante rumor, but the rumor are true. I read them as well. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Then, who knows? But I don't know. Sevilla manager sacked. Who was it? Was it... No, it was not Emery. Emery is at Villarreal. I don't know. I don't know who it is. Ciao. No, but I respect the comment of Egor, but I don't agree, respectfully. Especially in a game like today, where we saw that the team, even the subs guys, were quite well done. I don't understand it. Yeah, guys, this is unfortunately, if he doesn't take himself a bit more up, this can be a consequence of it. It's a pity, yeah? Locatelli, no, but I saw the rumors of Bayern Munich interested on Vlahovic, Paris Saint-Germain interested in Vlahovic, Arsenal interested in Locatelli. I read them, and it makes totally sense. There are two good players of Juve, two great players of Juventus, so it makes sense that they are interested. Then it's on Vlahovic to continue to grow. Like today, it will give him confidence. Juventus will not sell him, huh? Juventus will not sell him, guys. You're in a growing project, Allegri or not Allegri, you will not sell him. Then Juventus has a contract with him. Then in football, everything can happen. If they come with 200 million, like they did for Neymar, for example, there was a clause. Here we have no clause. De Ligt, there was a clause. You could negotiate. If the players want to leave, he leaves. But no, I don't see Vlahovic leaving. I don't see Locatelli leaving. But it's normal that you have interest. If we hear the interest of Juventus on N'Golo Kante, we hear the interest of Juve on Grimaldo, on Pau Torres, on whatever player, on Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. It's normal that you hear from other people, other team, that they have interest in our players. Like, how many years do we hear that Juve is interested in Sergei Milinkovic-Savic? At the end, he's still there. Huh? He's still there. But it was not a 4-4-2, Igor. It was not a 4-4-2. It was not. If you are watching, watch it, huh? And you will see it immediately after the change. Look how the team is putting themselves on the field. The team with the changes, they are going. Wait, let me show you. Wait. No, I'm back. Sorry for that, guys. Let me show you. So I will go with the small. If not, I will use the other ones. Huh? Where is it? I don't know why. So here, Juventus is changing. The first subs of Juve are. Let me check. Who are the first subs of Juve? Except of Alexandro, of course. Except of Alexandro, the first subs of Juve are. So Juve, the first subs are Locatelli and Bonucci. Okay. So what we'll do here in average position, okay, average position, we will take off De Sciglio because he was gone. We take off Kostic and we take off Quadrado. Where is Quadrado? Okay. That's one. We take them off and we will put in the three subs, who are Alexandro. Where is Alexandro? Alexandro, Locatelli, and Bonucci. Let's play that game here. That's for Juve. Okay. That's for Juve. Ah, no, what did I do? I messed up. I do it again, really fast. So, Kostic, Quadrado, De Sciglio out. Substitute here. Bonucci, Locatelli, and Alexandro in. Okay. Okay, we show the subs, show the substitute, boom. And then we have also to take consideration Haifa, Maccabi Haifa, that put out immediately Chibota, Cornud, and that's it. And they put in Atsili. Where is Atsili? Atsili and Dolev. Dolev David. That actually scored then. No, Dolev Aziza. Here. Boom. Voila. What are they doing here? What are they doing? Juventus is actually going. How is it possible? We are missing a player. Wait, the three subs. Alexandro is doing Alexandro. Look how offensive Locatelli is playing here. Average position of Locatelli. Yeah? Look where he is. Look where he is. Here. And then you have a Bonucci that is taking his spot with actually Danilo that is going from here. He's going on the right side. He's going from here, sorry. He's going on the right side. That means that his average position is here, but it's not correct. It's not really a really correct position from Danilo. Danilo is playing more on the right side from the moment that the subs are made. So you are playing with 4 players here. You are still putting some pressure up. Why? Because you have actually a 4-2-3-1 with Paredes, and next to him, a bit even more offensively, you have Locatelli with Rabiot and Di Maria. Di Maria that is behind Vlahovic. We are playing a 4-2-3-1, but why? Because look how thick here it is. I explained it in the video of today that could be a problem because they are playing with a lot of density in the midfield. So playing a 4-2-3-1 with the possibility of having Rabiot and also Di Maria coming a bit more back, even if Di Maria defensively it's not his biggest focus point. It's actually covering 2 things. One, you are keeping offensive pressure, and the goal that you are conceding is not a 4-4-2 formation. It's the problem that we were all super high. So the mentality of Juve, of Allegri, and the players is to continue to play super high. Well, that's what we are doing, because if you are watching the game, you know that Keane is missing that shot. And that's where we concede, a material mistake. But the intentions of Allegri are not at that moment to play defensively and are not to play a 4-4-2. Kostic is playing game in, game out, game in, game out with Juve and with La Nazionale, with Serbia. We are playing Milan, eh? We are winning 2-0, we are managing. For me, this is tactically a correct choice. Then, if we mess up because we are stupid and we can't manage it, what do you want? Guys, what do you want? So that's for me. And we played in an embarrassing way. After conceding that stupid goal, we were not able to realize. And then you go towards a 4-4-2, whatever, because you are scared, because mentally you are not able anymore to support that 4-2-3-1. So it's not only that matters. At the end, yes, winning is all that matters, but it's also good to analyze what happened, because otherwise you don't know what happens. Embarrassing moments after a clear win. For some supporters, even a 10-0 wouldn't be enough. It's true. Ciao MMA! Vincere non è importante, è l'unica cosa che conta. But then we close the channel, we never speak anymore. Lopetegui was the trainer. I thought Moise Kean was owned by Everton Beppe. He's on loan with it's a kind of, but it's an obligation to buy. So at the end of the year, we have to buy him. We had him for 2 years of fictive loan. It's a kind of loan for 2 years. By the way, from now on, you can't anymore do 2 years loans. That's over. So it's the last one that was able to have 2 years loan. But yeah. Beppe, check the most assist player in Champions League history. Cristiano Ronaldo 42, Messi 38, 37 Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo 42, Di Maria 38, Messi 37, Neymar 32. But Di Maria was up there, huh? Guys, when we were speaking about assist, Di Maria assist, that's why we needed him. This is why he was there. Today could even nearly could reach Cristiano Ronaldo. If Vlahovic, if De Sciglio, if they all scored today, we could have gone there. But anyway, we are happy with the win. But I agree. You know, on the channel, I celebrated a disaster win versus Fiorentina with a now own goal of Venuti. You remember that game, disaster game of Juve. Last minute, we go in counter-attack, cross of Quadrado, auto goal from Fiorentina. I was happy. Of course. Of course. Guys, 1 hour and 10. What do we want to speak about even more? You know that the normal lives are really long. The post-game, guys, if we spoke about the emotion, that we are happy, if we spoke about the tactics, if we spoke about the memes that we saw, let me check what the internet is saying. Igor, thank you, Beppe. I would be happy to be mistaken because I'm a little bit biased now. Great analysis. No, but I know, but you know, on the channel, look, on the channel, I have been quite objective. I don't like to go in fanatism, like hating or loving with extreme love. I love Juventus with extreme love, of course, but I try to be objective. Of course, I also have my favorites, and of course, I always try and tend to defend a bit more than a normal person. I know that, but when it's correct, it's correct. And I have been harsh on Allegri because he did a lot of mistakes, so many mistakes this season. We have to be honest. But when it's not, it's not. And I know it's like Rabiot. Rabiot, he needed to wait until today to be admitted, okay, maybe he's a good player. But I remember how many times, and I'm not speaking about the past because the past was justified, but about the last games of this season before his injuries, Rabiot is playing, disaster, while he was actually putting in good performances. So if we are actually trying to split, of course, if we are doing memes and joking, we can joke about everything. But if we are analyzing, let's split the heart, the emotions, and then the truth. But no, today I think he did the right choices. Unfortunately, these choices that he made, unfortunately, they were not answering because we were about to lose the game, or at least equalize. But equalizing was losing, and it's the same thing. Xabi Alonso is the new Leverkusen manager. Mamma mia. So, except of him, let me check if we have some great things here. People are laughing. Look. Zinedine. Adrien Zinedine. Okay, fantastic, Adrien Rabiot. Fantastic. I don't know if we can... unlucky for us. What is happening? Neymar hit the bar with a bicycle. I didn't see it yet. This is really... In the last minutes, if I'm not wrong. In the last minutes. That's really a pity. Really, really, really a pity. Disaster. Anyway. The worst result happened. The worst in the other game. Our fault. Oh. I'm trying to check if we have something here. Angel Di Maria, 3 assists. Mamma mia. Look at that. Angel Di Maria. With the 3 A's from assist and also that are forming his name. Benfica's 18 years old. Antonio Silva has absolutely no fear. Fantastic defender to boot. But he's BS. He's even more BS than me, my friend Rabona TV, when he speaks about Benfica. That is doing beautiful things. 1-1 versus Paris Saint-Germain. Look at here. The other Parisian guy, Adrien Rabiot. Hey, guys. Ooh, I didn't see that picture. That's a beautiful picture. Assist man. Look at that. Guys, this guy, he will stay at Juve. He will stay. Next year, he stays at Juve. You see? These are important words. Allegri. We were lucky. At the end of the game, in the dressing room, there was silence. There was silence. So the people were not celebrating. Like when we opened the channel 1 hour, 14 minutes ago, we were not celebrating. Because we were lucky to go to score. If Rabiot is not scoring that corner kick with the header, we concede. So the coach is underlining that the team needs to continue to grow. He applauds Rabiot, that is saying that he matured a lot, he grew a lot, he became a lot more mature. Vlahovic, he said it was his best game from a technical part, but he needs to close the game. He needs to use these attempts that he has to put them in the goal. I think it's a really great post-game analysis of Massimiliano Allegri. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. He's not bad. He's not bad from Sebastiano. Not bad. I like that. I like that. It was nearly perfect from Sebastiano. In the name of Di Maria. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful pictures. Okay, who's that guy? Official. Been sacked. Ciao. Here. In Champions League history, Cristiano Ronaldo 42, Angel Di Maria 38, Lionel Messi 37, Neymar 32, Ryan Giggs 31. We know that for Ryan Giggs it's over, and for Cristiano Ronaldo it will be difficult to increase that score because they are not in Champions League this year. Who knows? Who knows? What about if he's continuing to do 3 assists per game? If he's able to make sure that some people like Rabiot is scoring twice, he can do everything. Eh? Wait for Chiesa. Wait, because we have some messages from MMA who's saying ti mando un messaggio presto su Instagram, fallo, magari organizziamo qualcosa per la partita in inverno. Se posso liberarmi, sì MMA, perché lo sai che è difficile, visto che faccio i watch along per le partite, non sempre posso liberarmi per andare allo stadio, però se possiamo, con grande piacere. Thank you for your donation. Grazie per la donazione. Grazie. Really, really, really appreciate it. And also, thank you to Zenith. I think, Beppe, I am sick and tired of the atmosphere in our stadium. It used to be a fortress. Now it's a museum. Also, a big reason we have gone downhill. I think it's linked. I think it's linked, both of them. And the team performance went down because of the lack of support of the supporters, but it's also reverse. It's because of our lack of good performances, the supporters started to be less active and present. Now, we have to take into consideration one thing, guys, that is really important. Answering Zenith, I'm also sad. I'm also sick. But I also try to put myself in the shoes of supporters, where today we are playing every 3 days. And a lot of time consecutively in our home. Bologna, on Sunday. People are working on Monday. We are not, and we will never be, a touristic city like Milan, like London, like Roma. Never. Never. So, a lot of people from Juve, supporters, are living abroad or even in other parts of Italy. To go to the stadium, it's a really big sacrifice. So if we are consider the prices of the ticket that are objectively quite high, depending where, it's quite high. One, performances are not super great. We have to be objective. Then you have the travel, the cadence of games. Because of the World Cup, all games are really short. People are working the day after. I can understand, unfortunately, that you have a bit less people in the stadium. I'm always laughing when people said, we have a really small stadium. We should have gone for 80,000 like San Siro, or 70 or 50 at least. We are not able to fill it. On the other hand, I would die to have a membership and living in Torino or somewhere there, and to go every weekend. I would die to do it. That's one of my dreams. One day, I hope I reveal it today here. One of my dreams for the future is that one day in the future I can go to live in Torino. Not now, I have my son and so on, but maybe when I'm 60, my son will be great, big, he will have kids maybe, or a financial situation, and I can go live in Torino with my wife, and having a subscription yearly to go every time that Juve is playing. That would be a dream I have. I would go. So I respect the people that can't. Also, we come back from a financial crisis, pandemic. Prices go up. The life is starting to be really expensive. Electricity, the water, and so on and so on. Then you have, because we can speak about the curva, and this is a total different discussion, but now we are not speaking about curva. Now we are speaking about other things, about the reason why we are missing today 10,000 people in our stadium. I can understand it. Then it's from two parts. It's from the supporters that have difficulties, but also Juventus has difficulties. We saw it, minus 254 million euro in the last books. So it's a pity, huh? It's really a pity. Then, if you are comparing all the initiatives that has been done in the stadium, they are fantastic. If you are speaking about quality of, not the pitch, unfortunately, not the pitch, but if you are speaking about quality of the experience that you live pre-game and post-game, half-time, there is nothing like that in Italy, guys. I can promise you there is nothing like that. You go before, it's a beautiful area to walk. There is no danger. It's quite open. You go in, you have the music, you have accommodations, you have a good toilets service. You have really great service in the stadium. It's just fantastic. I went to Bruges last time. It was a disaster. It was a disaster, collapsing people and so on and so on. Old stadium. In Italy, it's even worse than Bruges. A lot of stadiums. So we can say that we have, in terms of services, something really great. You want to drink, you have drink. You have enough drink. You have enough food. You have enough everything. You have a show before the game. You have the players that are coming into the field. It's beautiful. It's clean. Our pitch is not perfect. And the prices are expensive. It's true. Then, guys, depending where you want to sit, depending when you want to sit, because if you go to Curva, you find some tickets at 30 euro. Huh? You can find them. Huh? But it's an accumulation of things. And the prices. And the fact that we are playing every single day. And the fact that they are choosing the games every time. The games are at 8:45 p.m. Italian time. In midweek, on Sunday, not anymore on Saturday. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is this. So it's a pity. But guys, it is what it is. Abai is saying, we saw some confidence and flair from our players today after we scored. A little too much for their goal. And then we played scared again. It's true. It's true. Also, Di Maria sometimes he should also opt for some easier things. Softic win against Milan could be season changing, at least in Serie A. Perfect time for us. Milan is full of injuries. Really hope we can take the 3 points because it would be a boost in the morale. I agree. Gray production. Hello, Pipe Beppe from Libya. We will rise again, but that's a fact. This is a fact, my friend. MMA, non ti preoccupare, sceglieremo una partita che fa per te. Io sarò in ferie. Grande MMA. Proviamoci. Thank you for the donation. And thank you for the donation from Zenith. Zenith that is saying, Beppe. Thank you, MMA. I hope that we will meet with MMA one day. That would be really beautiful. A lot of you, I hope to meet in front of the stadium. Zenith, Beppe. That's another thing. Thank you, Zenith. Agnelli ups the ticket prices when the performance gets worse each year. It's true. And bans drums and banners from the home fans, but not the away fans. It's just so frustrating. Well, again, every live we are speaking about that. He didn't ban the banners from the stadium. He banned the banners where it's written from where sector of a curva you are coming. Drughi, whatever name. This you can't. You can't come in with a sweater to promote curva sections and so on. Then if you want to come with a flag, you come with a flag. It's not a problem. For the drums, yes, this is something else. What about the other ones? It's different. There are some laws and so on and so on. What you can't, what you can see. It's a pity, yeah? It's really a pity. You will never hear me saying that I'm happy with that. But it's a discussion that I listened to other channels that are speaking about it, and they give you only one part of the situation. And I'm not here to say who's right, who's wrong. I believe, personally, that Juventus is right in what they did. But I also believe in Juventus that should try to find, not should try, they should find an answer to solve it. Real Madrid, they are hiring people with dedicated spots that are there just to do the drums, to do this. It's actually a fake tifo. No, because they are supporters, so they are supporting, but it's actually paid people that are there to make ambiance environment in the stadium. They solved it. Juventus not yet. They have to. They are working on a lot of things, and they will arrive there. They will arrive there. But at the moment, we didn't fix it. So at the end, it's still a problem for Juventus. But guys, Juventus, you know it or you don't know it, they were threatened by their own supporters. And I'm not saying, because I'm a big fan of Curva. I love Curva. Curva Nord, Curva Sud. I love the tifo. I love the songs. I love the people that are dedicated to a passion to do that, because it's also for them big sacrifices and so on and so on. I love that. But certain peoples of this Curva that were leaders of them, they were threatening Juventus, guys. They are threatening you. So they were saying, you give us money, you give us tickets that we can resell, you give us packs with signed shirts from the players. We want this, we want this, we want this. If you don't give us all these kind of things, we will make sure that you will pay the consequences. Why and how? By not going to games, for example, or going to games and maybe whistling, or maybe doing some insults, so that the because you know it, when you are doing kind of insult, it's the club that is paying the fees. 10,000 here, 15,000 here, 20,000 here, then this, then that. Hey, guys. But there were also some mafia affairs. We were taken to court. So guys, at a certain moment, tifo is great, and in the article that I made a video about it, it's really well explained by Arriva Bene. It was from June, 30th of June. Really well explained by Arriva Bene. He explained really well. He said, guys, if you want to support, you are free to support. We love the support. We want the support. But if you are supporting only for your own interest, no. If you are supporting when it comes good to you, and he was not speaking about results, he was speaking about the interest that they have, then no. And I agree, guys. I can't tolerate in my home that I am a victim, because some people, and not everyone, some people, some leaders are saying, or you give us what we want, or we will threaten you. Then no. And we know it. Allegri is a person that is quite harsh in decision. He has some difficulties to change decision. And the problem is that everyone is losing. And the Curva is losing, and Juventus is losing. And what we are offering is not beautiful. So I hope we can find a solution. Then, the increase of prices, guys, financially they have an explanation. But it's a pity, because we are in a difficult moment. It's the truth. And it's really expensive. I know it's expensive. It's really difficult to spend the tickets, the travel, the food, the hotel for a lot of people. It's expensive. I know. Every time I go to Torino, I have to spend nearly 800 euro without shirts and so on. You go with a plane. You have a parking at the airport. You have a taxi when you are there. You have the hotel for 2 nights most of the time, because we are playing. I don't have the connection immediately. You have the food, dinner, breakfast. It's a lot of money. I know. And I go like 2-3 times a season. So I perfectly know. Guys, Rabiot played like his contract was expiring. It's true. Allegri wants some atmosphere as American sports. Also, the model of Super League is going, the future is going towards entertainment. Yes, it's true. It's true. Then it's yes or no. I think it's also time to rest. 1 hour 30. Perfect. Guys, we reached 243 likes. If someone are free enough to put some likes so that we reach 250 before closing, that would be really beautiful. If you are sitting next to someone banging a drum for 90 minutes, or waving a giant flag, or holding a large banner blocking your view when you paid money to watch the match, that would be annoying. Also, I agree with that as well. Then you have a part of the stadium that is dedicated to that, and they love it. I also personally don't like it, but the drums are. I'm a crazy guy. I'm jumping, I'm dancing, I'm doing. So the drums I would love, but the flags before me, I'm there for the game. So I kind of partially agree. Then when you're watching, it's beautiful.
La Juve.
Malek, or he's saying Juve atmosphere not much better than MLS game, but it's true that guys, I watched games before when we opened the stadium, 2 hours before. 2 hours before, people chanting, doing crazy. But also don't forget, 9 years of victories. It make a lot of good things, but some also bad things. Thank you, Malek, for your donation. Really appreciate it. Some good things, some bad things. You're used to win. And then when you're not winning anymore, you're not happy. People are angry. But it's true that I went before, I went after, pre-COVID, after COVID, winning, not winning. And I watched some games at 12:30 on a Sunday in December, guys, where nobody was speaking. And now it's already better. It's already better. But we are still not there. We are still not there. I agree. We should do better. We should do much better. Because I am, like some people are saying, drums are part of the football culture. I agree. I am an old tifoso that loves the ambiance, the atmosphere, and I miss it. I agree. Delle Alpi was too big for us, and most of the time it was empty. You didn't see it because you had a lot of fog, and but yes, it was too big. It was too big. Well, a lot of people are going to sleep. I will go to sleep as well. No, it's not true. I have a lot of things to prepare for tomorrow. Guys, I'm happy. I'm happy with the live. I'm happy with your takes. I'm happy with everything that we did today on the channel. I'm happy most of it with the win. And I saw someone that said, Bep, I saw you on TikTok. Yeah, I have also TikTok, guys. Crazy, that TikTok thing. I put a video on TikTok. Mamma mia. My friends, I don't know who said it about TikTok. I put something on TikTok today or yesterday. Mamma mia, I had a bang. I don't know where they are, all these people. I had how much? Let me check the last time. 455,000 views. 455,000 views on TikTok. Can you imagine? This one here, this one. 455,000 views on TikTok. Incredible. Where are they? Where are these people? Subscribe on the channel. Here we have only 20,000 people subscribing. Subscribe, guys. 455,000 people viewing. It increased. It still increased. Now it's 450. Mamma mia. 456,000 views. Disaster. I don't understand social media. Crazy. 456,000. Boo. I'm going crazy, guys. Ciao Cecilia, buonanotte, ciao Mohammed, ciao Electro, ciao Deepak, ciao Lars, Rami, Ali, BT, buonanotte, Alessio, Deepak, Acid, Anthony Drimboli, Bogdan, Ron Rusitano, amico mio, Alessio again, Ali, that is preferring Zalaieta. By the way, Zalaieta, grande player. The first goal of Juve I saw live, in real life, was from Zalaieta, by the way. Ciao King Chiesa, ciao Jim. Ciao, buonanotte a tutti, and as always, forza Juve. Ciao guys.